Everybody tonight. Woo! I tell you what, the y'all that were here at the House of Blues in 2020, in January of 2020, Miss Showa, raise your hands. Woo! How many of you got sick after the award show? I tell you what, I think we all got adopted by COVID last year at last year's award show.
No doubt.
So I'm glad everybody made it through. Probably one of the most challenging years that any of us will make was last year. And we are all blessed to be able to be together tonight. And we want to make sure that we remember everybody that was not able to make it. Some people are sick and were not able to make it this year. And we're just glad that we were all able to get together. So we're not at the House of Blues, but we are at the House of Sweet Tea. Is that okay? Okay, good. This will be the Carolina Country Music Awards Peaceful Protest. So I know everybody here is going to say peaceful, right? Yes, of course we are. Now we're going to get down to some incredible country music tonight. You are going to hear some of the best bands from South Carolina and North Carolina are right here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I am so proud to have every last one of you here. And I do have a couple of thank yous that I need to make sure that I go through. I have to wear glasses now. This is really sad. Everybody knows I'm a diva. I will not have 17 wardrobe changes this year. Can you believe it? I actually get to rest and relax this year. It's really awesome. We're going to definitely enjoy it. But like I said, a few thank yous that we want to do this year. And I want to talk about one artist that we lost this year in country music, Charlie Daniels. He made the path for a lot of our singer and songwriters from the Carolinas. And he just had the anniversary last year of his song, Devil Went Down to Georgia. I had a chance to talk with Charlie before he passed away, and we talked about the anniversary of that. And I told him, I said, if you had a quote to leave me, Charlie, what would it be to me and to our listeners on the radio station? And this hit me just amazing, because all of you that know Charlie Damien, I know you've played with Charlie, and he said, you know what, Sweet Tea, I love my country, I love my guns, and I love my family. And I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And if I can't take him with me, then I don't want to go. He said that should be all of our attitudes. So, Charlie, we're thinking about you tonight. And I hope you're looking down on all of us and saying, well done. Because we're just continuing to write music and entertain as best as what we can. And he will definitely be missed. So I wanted to share that with you. A couple of people we want to make sure that we thank tonight. We want to thank the food, which I think is the most important part of tonight. It's the food, right? So we want to thank Al Barefoot, the owner of the Barbecue Hut, Bobby Jackson and his team at Ragin' Rooster Catering, Mark Wilderman from Sam's Party Tents. He handled all the chairs, and I tell you what, probably the sweetest porta potty I have ever seen in my life sitting right over here. That sucker's heated. That is a bougie porta potty. Because let me tell you, when Jeff told me I had to have a porta potty, I thought I was going to lose my mind. I was like, I'm not having no ugly green porta potty. And Mark said, don't worry, I got you taken care of. So I want to make sure I thank him. Web Security, they're handling security tonight, so thank y'all for that. Also, we want to thank the All-American Patriots Association for what they're doing. Continued support from Brian Honda, Tim Roselle. Also want to thank Mark Wilson. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it tonight. He is our designer of the Carolina Country Music Awards, so he was able to do those for us this year again. Mac Healy from Healy Wholesale. So when you get a beer tonight, you think of Mac Healy from Fayetteville. He took care of us there. Also, Chris Witterman from Wits End. Thank y'all for taking care of all of our sound tonight, all the equipment. Thank you so much. Y'all were able to do that on the fly for us. Also, I want to thank Jonathan and his family from Dublin Wine. They handled all of our wine again this year for us, so definitely enjoy. Bill Bowman, Up and Coming Weekly, he always supports our program. Evolution Inc. Tattoos of Fayetteville, continued sponsor of that. Also, the Ramada Plaza in Fayetteville. Conway Feed and Garden, want a big thank you to those folks. Aimley Agency, the Country Rooster, the Color Palette, and a few other people that you don't ever see in front of everything. They're always behind the scenes. I want to thank Kim Hallett. If she didn't come in from Tennessee, I probably wouldn't get nothing done. Also, I want to thank Buck. Buck, thank you, and thank you for the vodka. I appreciate that. Lydia and Phil Pittman, thank you so much for taking care of our artists, and she has always been our front house manager. And sorry it's not front house of the blues this year, but you don't have to drive as far, so that's pretty good. Also, Casey, where's Casey? Big congratulations to Casey. When she leaves here, she's going to work the NFL. She's working the Super Bowl this year. Congratulations with that. And then I also want to give a very special thank you to someone who refuses to get any of the credit of what we do. But really, if it wasn't for him, none of this would be happening. Because really, he gives us permission to be able to make this happen. And I would like to warm thank you to my husband, Jeff, for letting this happen. And I am sure I have forgotten a few people on the list. And we still have a long night to go, so I will make sure that I continue to thank people through the night on that. What I want to make sure that we do, that we always do it at the beginning of our show, we always start with a prayer and the national anthem. I'm going to ask this year for Jeff to come up and do the prayer for us.